My name is Eric Mention. I'm the General Manager of Sanofi Pasteur in Asia. Sanofi Pasteur is the vaccine business unit of Sanofi. The COVID pandemic has disrupted many industries, obviously including healthcare industry. And this crisis is disrupting all levels of the supply chain, from production to distribution. Over the last few months, we had to reinvent ourselves. We had to cope with new constraints. And this is particularly true when we consider the way we engage the healthcare professional in the field, in the countries. So now we need to be more agile. We need to favor digital interaction rather than face-to-face that we used to do. So we've been accelerating the digitalization of our operation. We've been leveraging on e-detailing, webinars, and all the multi-channel engagements. And I really believe that this crisis will deeply transform our industry. Sanofi is at the forefront of multiple initiatives to fight the COVID-19. When you look at country level first, we need, of course, to ensure supply continuity and business continuity despite all the challenges. Over the last few months, we've been able to continue to produce our medicines and vaccines with, fortunately, no major disruptions along the supply chain. So we had to cope with safe distancing measures in our plants, obviously, and we had to adapt to logistic challenges. It's not easy to supply a product from Europe, for example, to Asia, considering all the difficulties of transportation. Despite all that, we were able to continue supplying our products. At global level, we are also leveraging on our expertise in healthcare in order to help fighting against this public health crisis. When you look at the vaccine development, Sanofi Pasteur is well positioned to bring a novel vaccine against COVID-19. That's a battle that we will not win alone. So we are engaged in multiple fields. There are many companies that are having vaccine programs under development. And when you look at Sanofi Pasteur, we have two partnerships. One partnership with GSK, where we are using Sanofi Pasteur recombinant protein approach, which is combined with GSK's adjuvant. By combining our antigen, which will eventually trigger the immune response in the body, together with GSK's adjuvant that will enhance this immune response, we are basically using two proven technologies that will be improving our chance of delivering an effective vaccine and that will be able to manufacture at scale. We are also involved in another approach, which is a novel production method, which is the mRNA approach. So this approach has limited track record. There is no vaccine currently licensed using this technology, but the idea is really to combine multiple approaches in order to increase the chance of success of having a vaccine solution. There are many other collaborations at global level with global health actors like WHO, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and many others around financing, around coordination, all this to speed up the availability of diagnostic, therapeutic, and vaccine solutions in order to fight the COVID-19. I think we need to recognize that there has been so far a very good response of the ASEAN countries in front of this global health challenge. But obviously there is still a lot to do. There is a need to continue to sustain the containment measures. There is probably a need to scale up the effort in order to prevent the virus to infect more people. I believe that that's probably an opportunity as well in ASEAN and elsewhere to intensify the cooperation between nations. When you look on the healthcare front, I think the leaders need to ensure that they are better prepared against the pandemic. And I think that investing in capacity building on pandemic preparedness is critical. One good example is flu. I think flu vaccination, in particular in the context of COVID-19, protecting the at-risk group is essential. But when you look at today the vaccine coverage rates in the at-risk group and in general for flu, it remains very low in ASEAN. So there are exceptions, but it remains very, very low in general. So there is still a lot to do in this front. There is still a lot to do also in pandemic preparedness through various options like stockpiling. Stockpiling in partnership with the private sector is one of the priority action which is recommended by WHO. So I really believe that the key to be better prepared, if ever there is similar challenges coming in the future, is public and private partnerships.